obviously I can't see the chat very well. I mean, I have one of these, I don't know how well you're going to be able to hear me, so I figured we'd give it a try. Have like one of those things, like a phone holder thing, so I might be able to see a comment every once in a while. Clickbait. What's the clickbait for? Hey, Jamie, Vanessa, Jody, Caleb, Scotty. So I just saw Scotty's name and it made me think about the sale. I got everybody's packages done. If I did not send you your tracking, well, if you paid by PayPal, your tracking's in the app or in PayPal. And however, if you didn't, like if you paid by Cashapp or whatever, or Venmo, and you want your tracking, you can just message me. I started giving everybody or sending everybody their tracking number, but then I got so behind. I was supposed to leave last night, and I got so behind that I was like rushing to get everything done. So thank you guys. Thanks, Casey K and Hairbag. I'm really sorry about Kit Kat. I just heard she died. I'm really sad for you and the community. I don't know who Kit Kat is, actually. I don't think. Can somebody, like, I mean, I heard about that, and that is sad. I don't know what happened. Hey, Matt. Hey, TJ. Hey, sweet Sativa. Amber Heard has now petitioned the court to file under seal numerous hearing and deposition transactions. I don't know what that says. I can't. Thank you, guys. So those that are just getting in here, that once again, if you ordered from me, your tracking number, if you pay by PayPal, your tracking number is in PayPal. And if you pay by different means, and you want your tracking number, just message me. I started to send everybody their tracking numbers, and I did probably like the first 15 people or first 15 packages I got done. And then I got so behind. I was just like in a rush. But I could definitely get your tracking numbers. They are not dropped off yet. They probably won't be dropped off till tomorrow. Jim is going to come by, go by there and pick them up. There's about 50 packages. I guess I kind of, well, after the sale, I procrastinated for a couple days because, you know, the sales like that can be a lot. And so I was just wanting to kind of relax, and so I cut myself kind of like close on time. I wanted to get everything out by Thursday. That was my goal. So obviously that didn't happen, and I apologize about that. But all packages are done. The only packages that didn't get out are the ones that I didn't have address for or didn't pay part 2. So people I could think off the top of my head, down under crime. I need your address. I emailed you like 3 times, I think, for the address, and I don't know if, and I know I'm emailing the right address because I'm sending to the email to that you emailed me at. So, and then let's see, Dee Dee, I just need the part to invoice paid. I resent it. I saw your email where I saw your email stating that you didn't get the invoice. So I hit remind, but it still wasn't paid. So I redid an invoice like late last night. And then one other, Roswell, which I emailed you. And I think you know why you're, so I think besides that, everybody's packages got done. I'm trying to think if there was any other issues. So, hey Roswell. So hopefully we get some reception. I figured like right now I might have some good reception because I'm not like in the middle of nowhere. Roswell, did you hear what I said about your package? I just need you to email me. So obviously I won't be able to ship those 3 people's packages until like Saturday. I was meant to leave for Tennessee yesterday, and that didn't happen. So I'm going to be getting there really, really late as far as time-wise. I don't even really know what's going on, like, in the community. I watched a little bit of Squalls, or listened to it. Didn't watch it, but listened to it a little bit. And I tried listening to a little bit of Bullhorn. Do I say it right? Blowhorn, Betty? I say Bullhorn all the time. I don't know. I always mess it up. I don't know, whichever it is. Because I saw that it said that she was in Tennessee, and then I listen to Scott's too. He had like 700 people in there, 700 some people. It was doing good, and he said that he was at Ben Hill today. Next week for me to come, actually, but like I said, I'm meeting up with I guess I could probably go ahead and say, not that I don't think she would care, but I'm meeting up with Christy, and she lives up in Tennessee, but she also has a vacation home that she goes to, and has been staying at for the last like several weeks. And then her husband comes down there on the weekends, and so she's gonna be up in Tennessee for the vigil, and it's really the only time that, in the near future that So yeah, because I mean, it would be cool to take, I don't know. I just can't, I, I've, I do want to go in a way to the vigil. And I think it would be cool to bring Athena there and stuff. And I want to bring my, it might be something cool for my daughter and my daughter and her friend are with me. They're back of the van, like napping or trying to, and but I just worry. I guess I'll just play it by ear, but I don't think I'm going to. I really don't. I hate to take any type of risk when I have my daughter of there being any type of drama. And it's supposed to, sorry guys, it might get loud. Okay. Because of, I don't want my daughter to see something like that. Like see something, any drama or whatever. Yes, dear. Oh, do you have to pee? I guess, yeah. It's a pee break time, which looks like you picked a good time because there's, yeah. Can you get me what? Oh, you need a tampon? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Which way here? This is a, oh no, hopefully, do you guys hear that? How do I turn that? I wish there was a way to pause like the map stuff. I guess I could. So that's probably like really, hold on. I wonder if there's a way to, come on, stop. Gas, oh my gosh, 470, 479. Oh shoot. 479. Whoa, it's what did I like hit the lottery or something? I might as well get a little bit of gas even though I just filled up for 527. Freaking ridiculous. $90 is how much I spent in gas. Cheap comparatively, you know. Here, I need to help the kids get. What are you gonna do with the dogs? No, you can't take them in the gas station. Oh my gosh, you say that every time. We're not in South Beach. It's like South Beach is like a very. She saw the people like when we were in South Beach, like carrying their dogs everywhere and stuff like that, and like unfortunately, it's not like that everywhere. Yeah, gas stop. Actually, it's a pee break. If I would have known it was going to be pee break time, I would have waited to go live, but that's okay. They're gonna go take Athena, their dogs, for a walk. Got Athena and got Arrow. Oh, she needs a plug. Sorry guys. 465 in Tucson. Wow. I know. I wish I didn't fill up all the way on. I should have. I mean, it's not really cheap, but in comparison, it's 50 cents. That's like, okay, let's see. Yeah, you didn't shut it. What's going on? Caitlin, go help her, please. Go help her, please. What did you guys do? You're not supposed to hold it. You're not supposed to hold the handle when you close it, right? Oh, goodness gracious. The door wouldn't shut. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to get her something. Here. Here. Let's see, Caitlin. Oh no, your phone still needs some charge. Here. Okay. Sorry, guys. How many hours is it? 6 hours. No. No, we're not almost there. We still have like, I don't know, 4 hours probably. 6 hours not too bad, honestly. It's not. Wish that we would have left on time. We got a really cool place to stay. It's exciting. But I'm hoping to. Do I need to push in any? Okay. I'm getting gas real quick. So, how's the reception? Can you guys hear me okay? Do I want receipt? Nah. Let's see. Yeah, 479. I feel like I hit the lottery. Actually, it said it was 476, but maybe, I don't know. I sound good? Okay, awesome. Oh, Down Under Crime Talks, did you hear that I asked or said that I needed your address? I wasn't able to ship your product because I didn't have your address. Are you driving Gypsy right now? So what happened to that TikTok or oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Did I just say TikTok? Kit Kat lady. Do I know who she is? Yeah, I know. I paid $5.27 for gas like when I first left, but I had to borrow Jim's vehicle because, well, I didn't say anything about it because I don't know what's going on. And I what I was gonna say is I didn't say what happened, but because I don't actually know exactly what happened yet for sure. So, and I wanted to find out, and I knew people would be like, "Oh, she's she's saying that somebody did something to her car again." Well, I wasn't going to say anything until I have proof. So I don't know for a fact, and I I don't. So I don't know what's going on with it. But I do know Jim took a look at it, and the first thing he asked is she going inside? Is she gonna go inside though? So I should leave. I just how much we pay per gallon. Wow, you pay per liter. Kit Kat, the lioness. Do I know who she is? The lioness. What happened, or do they not know? Or is it too? I may live stream on my way from South Carolina in the morning when you leave. Oh, cool. And right. Yeah, it was $90 to fill up. And I just spent another like 24 to because how much is gas in Tennessee right now? Hey Georgette. Oh shoot, Georgette. I think you're one that I forgot to get your package ready. I can refund you that money if you don't want to wait. I totally understand. I kept looking at your how did I not? No, I had to have done it. You might have to go in the other door. 454 in Knoxville. Okay. I just was wondering so that Frida Powell, right? So from us 460. Okay, cool. It's just good to know so I know like should I fill up before I mean I'm not gonna be obviously staying in Rogersville. Actually, that's something that Yennefer taught me is that Rogersville's actually not that where Don and Candace live is not actually Rogersville. And it's actually like 20 or 30 minutes away from Beach Creek. Under 450 West. Are you going to okay, Georgia, I got your text. I was thinking, I'm trying to think, maybe I did do your package. I don't know how I would have. I went over the list. Where's the bathroom? You guys, I might have to mute you guys for a little bit or for just like a couple minutes. Dude, I have never spent so much at a gas station. I'll tell you guys my car story here in a second once we get on the road again about what's going on with my vehicle or what Jim thinks happened to it. And I've never seen somebody be so good at like fixing just about anything. Vehicles, um, he could do even electric, carpet install, anything. But he's usually right about this stuff, but I mean, I don't know. I'll talk about it when we get in the culinary stuff. But no, I'm in a gas station. I don't know what happened. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a second, guys. Give me just a second. Okay. I just heard it. Oh, no wonder. I was like, I just heard Athena bark, and I'm like, what the heck? I was like, she better have not brought in Athena to the gas station after every single time we stop at the gas station, can I bring Athena in? And every single time I say no. Why does she ask? Oh, I know. I hate that. I know. Especially, we have the puppy. We have two puppies with us. I hate that when I get in a vehicle, I have like really bad, I get like bad anxiety, especially if somebody else is driving. Um, and then I end up like having to pee like constantly. All right, let's like check out here. Why did she walk outside with a slushie? Did she pay for that? Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say, like, what the heck? Sorry, I have more. What? Okay. Can you add a slushie? Sorry. There's a bigger size if you want a bigger size. Thank you. All right, guys. Sorry. Oh, it's hot. It's a hot, and feels like when you walk outside from the air conditioning, it's just like, whoa. So it's going to be interesting being last time I was down in Tennessee, it was cold. Did they use the bathroom? Okay. One second. But I'm going to go ahead and start it. It's too hot out to sit too long without. They need me to post on. Oh my God. All right, guys. All right. We'll pull up the scenic views here in a second. What? Yeah. I thought you forgot something. Is my phone up there? Yes. Duh. Where would it? I locked. That's why I wanted to wait to go inside because I don't like to leave the car unlocked with all our stuff in here. Oh shit. There we go. Lost you guys there for a second. Let's I bought one of those that I could put the phone like on a stand. Why is the lights on still? Is something not closed correctly? Hold on. Let's see if they go off. Maybe we'll go off here in a second. Let's see. Oh, is Christy's there? Yay! I know. Yep, we're going to see. Christine and Jennifer. I haven't talked to Crack in Cases. Why is the light still, like, what's going on? Why is the light still on? Why would that be? I set that 20, hold on, guys.
Is something not closed?
I guess. I don't know what.
It's probably that door.
Which one? What? Where? It's an automatic door. It should just shut up by itself. What about the other side? Did you open the other side too? You guys open this side? Did you guys let it just close naturally, or? Let me look.
It's probably the back. Right here. Right here.
It should be. Okay, cool. I don't know. One of the doors must have been a little bit open. All right. I have to put the directions back on though, because there you go. The girls are super excited. Aren't you guys? You hate it. Aren't you? You're super excited about the house though, right? Yeah.
I think I hate it.
Hates what? Don't get her talking. You serious? Oh gosh. Clip. There you go. We're just. Well, oh great. Now there you go. You guys are just gonna. You make it too easy for the Why do I have to make a U-turn? There's like a division right there. I'm not doing it, Yui. I'm trying. Come on. All right. This car. Oh shit, that was a officer. Oh my god, guys. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that was a cop. Holy Toledo. No, we're good. He's fine. I was coming. I cut off a cop, and he honked at me. And I was like, oh shit. And I was like, oh go, and I didn't know it was a cop. But he must have better places to be because he just went ahead. So the other day, on the wrong drive. Yeah. Well, I've I've been known to go down like the wrong way on a road before, on one way or something. I mean, like I said, I've only had that one ticket that is now, when I looked up my name on one of those paid background sites, it's now there. And they posted it 3 times, like every other ticket or charge I've had. So it looks like I'm part-time criminal or something. But yeah, I've been pulled over like a few times in my life, but Only this last time did I get a ticket. I was really hoping that he would like give me another warning. It had been years since I've been pulled over. I'm like, oh, don't give me a ticket. I'm like on a good streak here. I want to be like my grandmother. She was always so proud and bragged about never having a speeding ticket. And I remember the first time that she got a ticket. Oh my gosh, she was so like, she was so freaking. It was cute, but it was funny because she was so like disappointed. It just because she was in her 60s when she got her first speeding ticket, and she would never ever like go over more than 5 miles over the speed limit. I remember that was her rule, and that's always like been kind of my rule. Is I'll go 5 miles over, but when we were going to Great Wolf, I just wasn't paying attention to the speed limit, and I was going 70 or something, and it was actually like 55. And if I would have been going even a little bit more, if I would have been going like whatever it was I was going, I might have been going like 75 when it was 55. And I asked him like, what is it considered at reckless driving? He said like I was almost too, like if I would have been going a little bit faster, I could have got a reckless driving. But I didn't realize the speed limit was like that low. I was just not really paying attention. You know how you're like kind of, usually I put it on cruise, but so once I get this my cruise control set here, I'll tell you guys what happened to my vehicle, or what I think happened possibly, or what I was told. I'm waiting to hear from the mechanic. One thing I always been known for, really, well, not known for. Oh, it didn't set. Why didn't it set? One thing I'm like really good about is taking care of my vehicles. I only have one, but I had to borrow Jim's vehicle. Thank God he has another one, but he got another vehicle recently, and he wrecked it the next day after he got it. He's like the worst driver ever. Seriously. He's like, I don't know how many wrecks he's been in since I've known him. I don't know, at least 3, maybe 4. And how many tickets he's got? Oh my gosh, just the same, probably about as that, and speeding tickets too. He's never been arrested. I mean, he's never had a charge. Like, he's never got a criminal charge, but he sure's making up for it in speeding tickets and accidents and stuff. But I take really good care of my vehicles as far as like maintenance and stuff like that, because, well, I mean, I don't drive my vehicles very much, really, as it is. When I say vehicles, I have one. When I'm saying vehicles, I mean like all the ones I've had before. And the last time I drove my car before, okay, so Jim went on a cruise, okay? He went out on a cruise and he just got back like a few days ago. So no, he was not. No, he was not at anybody's house taking pictures. I can't even get him. Trust me, if I already tried to get him to serve that person, and he's like, seriously, like, it sounds dangerous. And here's this like big, like 300-pound dude, like, you know, has been a bodyguard several times when he was younger, and he's gonna be scared of. He's just like, he thinks it's the hood or whatever. I don't know. But if I was gonna send him over there, it would. I did try to send him over there to serve her, but not to take pictures. I don't need any pictures. Anyways, he was out of the country and on a cruise, and he asked me if I wanted to, because his vehicle's nicer, and I don't know. I like it because it's like a soccer mom van. It's nice. It has plenty of room, and it's good to like haul around Athena and the girls, like my daughter and her friend. Or he asked me if I wanted to borrow it. Well, he was at on the cruise, and I said, yeah, I mean, that'd be cool, thanks. And I only drove his van like one time while he was gone, but he took my car to the airport, and he called me while he was at the airport, or text. No, he called or texted me. I can't remember. Hey, can you keep it down? Oh my gosh! I thought you guys were taking a nap. What happened to that? Doesn't that sound like fun? Mom jokes. Oh no. No, they're making up your mama jokes, I guess. He texted, called me when he got to the airport, and he said, and he was going to keep the car there because he has, he gets to park there for free because his son's works for the police or the sheriff's department. He's a sergeant at the sheriff's department in that county, and so they get one of those passes or whatever they put in their cars in the window, and his son gives them that. So, anyways, he took my car. Stop. And he said that he almost didn't make it to the airport. I'm like, what do you mean you almost did not make it to the airport? And I think I told you guys about this. That he was saying that the car was acting up or whatever. And I can't concentrate. Can you guys stop being loud? Or let's see. I wish I could. They have the air. Can you turn down the air back there at least? Can you turn down the air back there at least? Like, it's so loud. That's okay. No, you just turned it up. Can you turn it down? It's louder. No, you don't have to turn it off. Turn it down.
Yeah, 1 second. What the?
Okay. Excuse me? Oh my God, dude. She freaking, I don't know. She just is so inappropriate. Yeah, the joys of traveling long distances with kids, right? So he told me he barely made it to the airport, and I was like, oh, how is that possible? Like, I had just driven it to the day before, and it was perfectly fine. It was like running perfectly. And then all of a sudden he's going to tell me he could barely made it to the airport. Like, how is that even possible? Like, it was I mean, there was no signs of any issues at all. And so it was like, whatever. And when he got back a few days ago, he came to get his van. I was actually live while he did it. And he asked me, like, he goes, do you think it's do you think it's possible that anybody could have put sugar in your gas tank? I was like, what? I go, well, how does the car act like when something like that happens? You know, I go, it has to. I go, how would they got into the tank? It's like, you know, you have to push the button on the inside or whatever. He's like, well, you always leave your car unlocked, which, just for those haters listening, don't worry. My car will not be unlocked anymore, so don't get any ideas. And so we dropped it off at the mechanic, waiting to hear back and see. I wasn't going to say anything because I wanted, you know, just because but whatever. Just because you know, I must, you know, people are going to be like, oh, now she put sugar in her tank. You run it long enough, it dumps up the carburetor. It's funny. He said he goes, I go, what's it act like when you do that? Or when that happens? And he says, he goes, like it's running right now. It's really weird. I've never had it's acting, I don't know. It's so weird. I can't even explain how it's not like anything I've ever like experienced. Shush it. Okay, we'll separate them, I said. Okay, you got to separate them. Athena's picks on this little dog, and she's like 2 pounds, or he's like 2 pounds. I keep telling her to keep them separated. New car time. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's been a good little car for how I've had. I mean, it's definitely. It's funny because I had it. So it's just, well, I guess I probably better not say what kind of car it is, even though I had pictures kind of it. I tried to, you can probably tell, like from my community post that I posted of the broken window. But I had it when I lived in West Virginia. I got it like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago, and it's just a used vehicle. I never get new vehicles. I think they're a waste of money to get a new vehicle. I like Hondas, and that's usually what I get, but that's not a high-end Honda, but still, it's a decent little car. And stop, Caitlin. I don't know where it's at. You'll have to wait. But then when I was with Jim, we sold that car to his friend, and then I got a Honda, and then sold that Honda when it's when I left. It was really Jim's vehicle, so when I left, and moved into where I'm at now, I had to leave that vehicle, but I got back my old car. I don't think actually we sold it to his friend. I think his friend was just using it. Can you turn that down, please? I thought you said you brought headphones. I should have brought headphones. Maybe thank you, Connie. Nissan, that's what my car is. But Honda is my favorite. Except my car now, and then my very first car was a Saturn because my aunt worked at Saturn. We got a discount. Anyways, I'm trying to think what to talk about. What's going on? Like, yeah, Saturns are good cars, but then I thought you turned off the air, Caitlin. It's so loud. I don't know. It's crazy. Can you guys hear me okay? You guys can't even see anything. What the heck was that? I told you to separate them, please. How many times do I have to tell him? Holy crap. Athena's picking on the little one. You can hear me just fine? Okay, cool. I'm trying to think like what to talk about. I don't even know what's like. We there yet? We there yet? We there yet? So yeah, I'm not even gonna get there for another 3 hours. Is it only 3 hours away? That's not. I thought it was like 4. Oh gosh. Well, okay. I've already been on live like for an hour almost. Time flies when you're having fun. Silverado. Bug spray? No. Melatonin. Oh, that's funny you say that, Cindy, because my daughter asked me if I would bring melatonin with us to Tennessee because she wanted to go to sleep at a decent time so she would beat up. Are you in Eastern Tennessee, Connie? Yeah, you can make. I know. I told her to use headphones too, and I hear her playing music back there again. I don't know why she told me or brought headphones. They never use them. She had to have those freaking. So in one of my last lots of product I purchased for resale, there was Caitlin, separate them, please. Yes, you can put them on one your side and the other all the way on her side. Or we're gonna have to put up a cage and put one of them in a cage. And they're gonna have to take turns or something. See, now I lost my train of thought. I don't really. I know, right, Quinny? It's absolutely. It's actually. Well, I mean, they're having a hard time keeping the pups separated. We could put Athena right here. Yeah.
She shouldn't be punished for his actions.
She's not punished. Maybe the little one. Does the little one want to be away from her? A lot of stuff. Oh yeah, the headphones. That lot of sub products for resale. It had these really nice Apple. It was all those Apple products, which I forgot I had. I need to sell those. The rest that I have. And it had, had a Apple Watch. Caitlin just had to have that she doesn't ever use. Who knows where it is? It had Apple like those earphone or headphone things. And she never uses them. She uses them like I don't know why. I don't know why, but she uses them at home, but not in the car. Like, okay. Hey, cracking asses. AirPods. There you go. Oh, what? What, Sandra? What's going on? No, I'm not in the mountains yet, but yeah, too bad none of those dogs are over on Ben Hill. Could do a little mommy daughter meetup, but I'm not gonna. Actually, I probably wouldn't be. I don't think that Caitlin's gonna be out there this time. Because, probably not. Because of, I don't know. I just am not wanting to, like I've said, I don't want any issues, and I definitely don't want anything like drama in front of my daughter. She would get, I don't even know what she would do. She's never seen me in that type of situation. Sun is still up. Well, you must. Oh, because you must be on the West Coast. Yeah, what happened with Molly? I heard about that. I got a few texts that said that people thought she was having a stroke, or that she had a panic. Was there something going on that made her have a panic attack, like that upset her, or? Yeah, I guess Molly was live and had some kind of panic attack or something, and some people thought she had a stroke because she had that stroke that one time while she was live, or was it a stroke, or what was it that happened? She gets Bell's palsy. I know that. Why don't answer me? Don't answer me what? Why don't you want anybody to answer me? It is, I mean, I'm sure YouTube doesn't help her health. And stress is really, not good for health. It's actually extremely. Oh, I guess maybe I should here, maybe I'll drop the link. See if anybody wants to come up sometime. I don't know. We'll see. They don't want you reading under. Oh gosh, I have it on a stand thing on cruise control. I'm not even paying attention to the phone. I'm just talking. So it will take me a second to get the link because except I don't know how to here we go. What else you can read for her? No, I have one of those things that for your phone that for directions that you put it on, so it's like right, like you could just like you could see it with the side, like I see it with the, but yeah, I'm not really paying attention to the chat. I just every great once in a while I'll see a comment out of the side of my eyes. And plus, right now I'm on a highway and there's no cars around me, and cruise control. Might have to. It won't let me. Let's see. I'm gonna have to probably be right back. I don't know if it will. Hold on. I don't. Okay. Oh, here. I guess I could put the. Oh, shoot. All right. Yeah, don't worry about my driving, guys. I'm a very good driver. I have never had an accident in my life. I had, besides one fender bender like 20 years ago. It wasn't even a fender bender because it didn't even damage either one of our vehicles. It was in a grocery store parking lot. I cut through the, parking lot, or I was turning, I didn't see, I was only going I was going super slow, both of us, so it didn't damage our vehicles at all. The cops weren't called or anything. And I've only had one speeding ticket, and that's been recently, which sucks. But yeah, no, I'm a really good driver. So don't worry your pretty little self with that. So I think I dropped the link. I don't know. Well, you're allowed to talk on your phone if it's on, if it's hands free. See, if somebody comes up on panel, then I don't. Then it will be just like talking on the phone. I know, right? Last time I said I never had a speeding ticket. I got a speeding ticket. Queenie's like, good idea. Somebody go on panel, but just not me. Oh, baby. So anything happened? What else is happening today? Seriously, and man, am I going that slow? Look at these people flying by me. I got an email that somebody was really upset because I guess supposedly AB and Tiffany were having people call the FBI on me on my business. I don't know what about, but and I guess leaving negative reviews on my Facebook business page, which there's already tons on there from when Benny had people do the same thing. But I don't even use that business page anymore, so ever since I had those had to pay money because somebody got the product and got their money back, plus I had to pay $20 because they what's it called, they claimed that they didn't make the charge, I guess. And Facebook makes you freaking pay for it and pay a fee, a fine. Like, what the heck? Are you serious? So I don't sell on Facebook anymore. It's like, screw this. That happened twice in a row. I'm like, nope. One of them was $100 and some plus $20 fee. I don't know. I'm guessing it was scammed. People just like, all they do is call into their bank and say they didn't make the charge. I mean, I wouldn't think that they could get away with that too many times, but I don't know. I've never done that before. I don't know how it works. Stuff in Virginia. Virginia is actually pretty close, I think, to. Is the link pinned to the top? I have someone back. Yes, I do. Name them and shame them. I don't know their names. It was literally like 2 back-to-back orders, and I was like, I lost out like on the product plus the money. And then I guess Facebook charges a fee, which I thought was a bunch. I never have once ever had that happen on eBay. But I don't know. eBay might cover that. It might be covered by, I don't know how that works. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Justice Jenny. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Open the door for CT. It's cool, Caleb. It's been a few months back. I talked about it when it happened though, because I was pissed. Could somebody tell me if the link is posted to the top? Because I can't tell. I can't really see. I can only occasionally like kind of see the chat with the corner of my eye, and I don't think I. Okay, thank you, Quinny. Just making sure. Somebody give me a topic to talk about. So you may know why or what they were trying to say, like what they were trying to tell people to call the FBI about. Like, I find it interesting that it's always the ones that are, telling people to do that type of stuff. Now, I did mention something about his business because he was telling people to call CPS on Cam and Allie, and I just thought it was bullshit because he was calling them to call CPS because he said that he accused them of doing drugs or something. But yet, that's my point with that was that's just an assumption. Like, you don't know that for fact. You're just saying that just to be an asshole. CT's bucks. Okay, give me a second. Like, why? There's some cars around me. I like to wait till there's no cars around me before I don't know. I guess I couldn't Hold on. Why won't it let me? Oh. Is it?
Hello, hello, hello.
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hold on. I must not be able to hear.
Can everybody else hear me?
Do you guys hear her? Don't tell me that now that I got her up here, you guys can hear her, but I can't.
Okay.
But can you hear her? Oh my God.
They can hear me, but
geez.
Ziggy can't? That doesn't help.
Oh man.
I was up here to read comments to her, so she could just answer.
The volume is up all the way, so.
Can you hear me now, Ziggy?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good.
Sorry about that.
All right. Then I'll be
Yeah,
your comment reader, and then you just answer, okay? And then everybody won't worry about you looking at the chat.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we lost Ziggy. How dare she leave me in the car all alone?
It's really like, are you there now?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm really not like reading the chat. I only get to see, but hey, that helps.
You just left me in the back for so long. Going, is that Lynn
I
pinned?
Oh, it was because I couldn't hear obviously, I guess I had my volume down, and that's why I couldn't hear you. Like I didn't have the right control up enough. So that's why I didn't. Usually you'll hear a little beep when somebody's backstage. Oh, it looks like somebody's back there now. Wait. Which. Oh, no, that's you. Okay. All right.
Okay. They're saying that my sound is crackly, but this is the only
It's a little bit
headphones
crackly.
I have.
I wonder how long I'm gonna have good reception for. So I guess I'm guessing once I get into Tennessee, it might get
Okay,
kind of.
Julie wants to know, why would anyone call FBI on you, Ziggy? Why waste their time about petty things? I'm sure
I don't know.
AB and TM are cooking up.
That's why I was asking is like, what does anybody know like what they were trying to say, or have people what would they say? What I was saying earlier is like the only reason why I mentioned his business is because he was telling people to her and TM were or him and TM were telling people to call CPS on
Cam and Allie.
Yeah, and I just said, well, that's like really messed up when he's having or trying to get people to call CPS for something that he doesn't even know for a fact. He's just like assuming, or he's just, it's just what he thinks is that, he was using drugs or something like that. But yet we know for a fact that AB is illegally shipping products over the border.
Right.
It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
he's sending weed from Canada into the US, but he wants to talk about what everybody else is doing wrong.
Yeah.
He just better worry about himself.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be different if there was any kind of real danger, but this BS about all this accusing people of doing stuff that just isn't happening is ridiculous and beyond out of control.
I will tell you something that's really good, really, really, really good news, though.
Tell
Of
us.
course, well, I mean, without like saying any names, because,
Mhm.
well, a good news in my opinion.
Does it have to do with a number?
Well, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, kind of, yeah, I guess. It's a channel that starts with a number.
Yeah.
Some associate, the number 666. That's right. Anyways, I am told that a lot of people have left that and are starting to, open their eyes and notice like that she's been dishonest. So I'm, if there's anybody who, and I'm not trying to cause issues. It's not, or anything like, but I am willing, like always, like I'm very forgiving, and I don't want anybody to feel like they can't, come back, or they can't come around here just because, they talk some shit or whatever, or it's okay.
I actually watched her show the other day, hoping that she was gonna say some names and call it out.
Oh no, she's scared.
But it didn't. But it was a pretty good show otherwise. I felt like that was missing since she, has no problem saying other people's names and being really ugly.
Yeah.
When there was time to talk truth, the show was good otherwise, but I felt like that was really missing, in my opinion.
I honestly, I really do not watch it, but I did hear from like some people that, I don't know. I heard that she's like really, really pissed at Tiffany and AB, but yet she won't freaking say it because she's scared. It's like, what are you? I mean, seriously? Like, you act like you're such a badass. Why don't you go ahead and call it out? If you're gonna stick up for your son, like you had a problem, I mean, just come on, be real. Don't be a freaking fake. I mean, come on. That was, if you're gonna, I mean, that was pretty bad. You have a son that is transitioning, or trying to, I think. I don't know for
whatever stage he's
know.
at, it doesn't
But
matter.
I was just talking about, like, I try to stay like I try not to speak on that person specifically,
right.
But
it's not our business.
Yeah, or that creator specifically. But I am mentioning her because of the thing, like there's people that's starting to get a hold of me, and I just want anybody who hears this, like, to know, like, don't be afraid to message me, and if and I'll accept your apology or whatever, or even if it's fine. Like, I'm very forgiving person. I understand how it's easy to fall victim to the lies or people's lies on it, because you can't, like I've always said, you can't watch everything. And if you're watching one channel like all the time, it's hard to, like, most people don't have enough time to watch like all sides of a story, all sides of an issue. They hear usually one side, maybe a little bit of the other person's side, but the two. I just don't. I just have known. One person was telling me that they were afraid to, contact me, because of the things they had said, and I just wanted to know, most of them, there's really only one or two of them that I would, I might be like, man, I'll probably forgive any of them. I just, it might take a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never ever, I would come to some type, like I said, with that creator, I would never, I'll forgive her, but I'm not
gonna forget.
yeah, I'm not gonna talk to her, or no, I will never be cool with her, because I know I said that about Benny though. So, but this has been like way worse than that situation. I mean, at the time, I thought this Benny situation was like,
yeah, that was before you experienced the next situation. So.
Yeah, you sound a lot like Lady CG. That's funny. I keep thinking that I'm talking to Lady CG. I'm like,
no, it's me.
So, any questions from the chat?
Let me find you something. What are they talking about in chat?
Yeah, I think they can see Ren. I don't know why.
Oh, they want to know, what is our subs allowed to block mods? What's your rules on that?
So what happens when they do that? Like, are they blocking all the mods?
I don't know. Just tell us, chat.
I don't know. I've never thought of something like that before. I mean, if they're blocking all the mods, then that's an issue. If it's just to try to, not get timed out or whatever, to keep saying.
Cindy's saying that she's blocked by somebody and can't see what they post. I don't know who she's referring to.
Huh. Is it Ren? I couldn't see Ren's comments either, but
can people see Ren in here? I see Ren in
I did have her at one time blocked, but on Google, but I unblocked her. I thought, I guess when I get to where we're going, then I'll just double check.
Yeah. Everybody's saying they see Ren. So.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't see her, because I unblocked her a long time ago. I completely cleared my block. Oh, you need that air back on, Caitlin? Caitlin. Okay, I said, do you need it back on? I can turn it back on.
Jen F would like to know if you saw Amber Heard's latest interview.
I saw a little bit of. No, I didn't see it. But I heard a little bit of it where she was saying that she understands why people, or why the jury, ruled in his favor, because he's a great actor and people love him. I don't know, something like that. It seemed kind of underhanded. And then she was being very kind. I took it kind of condescending, the parts that I did hear. Did you hear it?
I did not. I'm sitting here wondering what was said. I hadn't heard her actually talk. The only thing I saw from Amber Heard after the verdict was that long old pre-written thing she posted to Instagram or Twitter or whatever it was. But I hadn't seen her say anything yet, so now I'll be doing that later, going to listen to what it was she said. But
yeah, I'll check it out. I'm sure it's quite interesting.
I'm sure it's as crazy as she is.
If I wasn't driving, I would, we could check it out a little bit. But I also don't know how to share stuff on my phone, which I can't do. I couldn't do while I'm driving anyways. That's too complicated.
Rebecca Swindle says
Huh?
Rebecca Swindle in chat says she is filing an appeal.
Yeah, she's probably, I wonder if she's probably filing an appeal so she can be like, hey, let's make a deal. If you don't make you pay that money, then I won't appeal.
She's not likely to be successful in an appeal, so
Yeah,
I don't think she really has much bargaining room. Somebody said, wrong, Amber. They sided for Johnny because they believed him and not you. Get a grip, honey. You got issues and you need to work on, honey. That was Annie Dom.
Yeah. I heard a recording recently, and there was some letter was released, or some, I don't know if anybody else heard this, where it was basically like she was blackmailing him.
Oh yeah, that was pre in the divorce filings.
It was
about her keeping the penthouses, the vehicle she drove, how much, like $6 million spousal support or something. I don't know. It was ridiculous. And then, let's just do this real quiet, like.
Yeah, basically.
That was before she filed the. Was it before she filed the protection order? Or after?
I don't see. Yeah, I mean, I would think so.
It was before. They're saying that it was before she went and filed the TRO.
I don't know. I just heard it like yesterday. So on YouTube. So I was like, wow, she's like pretty much admitting that she's going to make up, lie about him unless he like gives her what she wants, like 3 freaking the whole, like, it felt like
it wasn't like she didn't have a job.
She had all house. 3 of those freaking condos or whatever they were, or penthouses.
Yeah,
on that level where her friends could just have like a little block party every freaking.
He needs to charge her friends some back rent.
Yeah.
I saw this, Jen F. Emily Baker went over the what was it, like a letter? It was like posted somewhere. Dr. Spiegel, all upset because people didn't like him. Do you know who he was, Ziggy?
No.
He was the psychiatrist that was like supposed to be an expert, and he's the one that looked like Doc Brown from Back to the Future.
I'm trying to remember. I didn't watch like the whole trial, but
oh my goodness.
But
yeah, he was surprised that people didn't like him, and that social media, and that if he felt like Johnny should have told social media to whatever, like he wasn't involved in the trial and worried about that, not protecting expert witness testifying on Amber's side. It was just crazy. So the craziest stuff has come out.
Was this a psychiatrist on Amber's, like on the?
It was an expert witness that Amber's attorneys called, and he was testifying, trying to diagnose Johnny, but never having seen, Johnny in person, but from his movies. So while he's playing a character, he was going to diagnose all these characteristics about Johnny Depp.
Isn't it like an ethical, like in the code of conduct, or usually, and there's like a code of conduct you have to agree to when you do that kind of, or when you're in that type of position where you don't like diagnose somebody like without seeing them. So I don't. That seems
But
kind
then,
of
like, also, like, oh, he knows all this stuff about Johnny because he watched his pirate movies.
He really said that.
Pretty. Yeah. Don't quote me that way, but sort of, yes. You should, when you get some time and you're bored, just go back and listen to him testify. It's hilarious.
We have 333 in chat.
333.
I wonder.
We're on the right road. Good. You're going the right direction, Zig.
Is you guys? Is the sound really bad? Is it crackling really bad? I don't know. Oh gosh, best adult site ever. Yeah, the daughter, my friend, or not my friend, my daughter, my daughter's friend.
They're two dogs.
You guys hear that? Did you hear the directions? I don't. CT.
What?
Did you hear the directions?
No.
Can you hear it when it goes
off?
off?
I think I heard something, but okay. I'm not sure.
It's still loud over here, so it's like, man, did that like.
Let's see, what else are they talking about besides trying to get the porn out of the room?
Who's live right now? I wonder.
I think Dolly was traveling. I wonder Dolly got there. I watched him last night. He was making T-shirts that he's going to give away.
He's going.
Yeah, Dolly Vision. Dolly will be there. He was making some.
With Dolly and Benny like recently? I thought that they were cool.
They had like a little bit. I don't think it's a big deal. I think they've kind of worked it out, but they had a little bit of a. I don't know. Somebody said that Dolly tried to hit up Benny's ex on Facebook or something. Then Dolly said, no, I never did that. And then it came out that, yeah, really, Dolly didn't do it. Somebody was just trying to make it look like he did. So that was the last battle I knew they had. So I think, yeah, I think it's all right. But I don't know.
Yeah, I was surprised. I thought that they were like meeting up down in Tennessee, and next thing I hear, it's like, I mean,
then he was going to break Dolly in half when he saw him in Tennessee, and then I think that went from, and then Benny wasn't going, and then I think Benny is going.
Wow.
I think he is. Because didn't he have a post up saying "ride with me" earlier today?
Having a post up saying what?
A live up saying "ride with me," kind of like what you're doing.
Who?
Benny.
He's going to Tennessee?
I didn't watch, so I don't know, because I think Molly was on, and then something else was on. Oh, Scott H came on, and I was listening to Scott H, and then, well, you know, Scott H has that voice. So then I fell asleep. So I don't know anything that happened after that.
Yeah. No, I mean, I didn't think Benny was going to go. That's why I didn't. I kind of wondered though if he was just saying that and if he was still going to go. Because I was wondering maybe.
I heard a rumor, and I don't know if it's true, because I think I just saw it in chat or something, in somebody's chat, saying something that Benny was going but not going to go to the vigil. I don't know. That's just what I saw
Yeah, he said he
in
was gonna
chat.
go
So I'm
like
not trying to say it's
after, like
uh,
at a different time, but I don't know. Because I thought he was gonna stay. He said something about Father's Day, and I mean, that's quite
oh,
a
see,
drive.
Rennie is saying Benny's live was about going to a local shooting in Texas. So see, he wasn't going to.
How long of a drive is that? I wonder. From Texas, from where he is in Texas to Tennessee. Oh my God, that has to be. Holy crap! That sounds like it seems like it would be like a 24 hours or something.
It's I always feel about Texas like everything is 24 hours away. I hate driving through Texas. It
Yeah.
always takes forever. You like feel accomplished when you make it through Texas. You're like, we're almost there.
Yeah. I never heard from Fred, so I don't know. I wonder if he got my letter. I snail mailed him a letter. I asked him to call me. I'm kind of wondering if he's like, if he'll even talk to me, because I don't know how. I mean, I think he would, because he's so, I don't know. He was so friendly and stuff, but I wonder if he just got a lot of like shit from the last time and it's like, I don't know.
Maybe the mayor has told him not to speak to you again.
I don't know.
They're
Yeah.
saying who think she was talking about Fred Hill.
Yeah. Last night I was having such a bad night. What is going on with this? I wanted to go live and just like, but I couldn't because I knew I wouldn't be able to get those packages done. But I was having such a bad night. I was like, man, I do not. I was like seriously so close to just saying screw YouTube, like for real.
Yeah.
I but then I was like, I was like, maybe I'll just go to Tennessee and just I don't know, take the kids like to see just places, like see some shows or something. I don't know. YouTube has got it gets to be a lot for sure. Um,
Well,
you know,
what about the gossip that somebody that said they were leaving YouTube and going on to bigger and better got dumped by bigger and better and hasn't stayed off of YouTube like any day. And I'm not
I don't know who.
talking.
I don't know who.
One that Molly
Maybe.
does a great impression of.
Oh, really? Is that she was claiming she was leaving YouTube?
Yeah, well, it wasn't going to be on so much, guys, because she was going to do a podcast with Jerry.
Oh, I thought you were talking about TM.
No. Do you think she would leave YouTube? I don't think so.
I don't know. Right? I was gonna say, I don't know. Like, when's the last time she's been on? I just usually
She's
try. I don't know.
she's on every panel she can get up on.
Which
Anybody
one?
will still talk to her.
Heidi?
Yeah.
She's, yeah, I mean, she's definitely disappointed me. I mean, her and several others, but definitely, I mean, she's definitely, I don't know what's going on with her. I don't feel like she seems like a different person. Like, fuck things out, kind of, and then next, just, you know, shit again. I don't, so she's just, I guess she's just really unhappy in her life right now, and it just makes her feel better about herself to, I don't know. Like, I don't ever remember her being that, like, petty and just nasty, you know?
Right.
Like, I don't know. Maybe I just don't notice stuff, like, at the time, you know, maybe I just didn't notice it, but maybe now that
I
it's now
I
happened to
saw
me,
hint
maybe it's
I
more.
saw hints of it here and there, in different channels that she would be in, but nothing like what has happened. And maybe
Yeah,
it
and
is
I
her
tried,
health, but if it's your health, honey, take a step back.
and I
Get
thought
it under control. Because
that's what maybe was going on, is that she was having, like, I thought she mentioned something like a change in medicine, or something, going on, depression. And I thought, well, I don't know, because she seemed like a different person. And she told me, like, yeah, she's like, well, nobody checked on me. The only ones that checked on me was, I'm like, I didn't know anything was going on with you. First of all, like, I don't have, after I get done with I don't really get that often get to listen to other people's channels.
why
It's just
is
all,
it why is it that YouTube creators, not you, but so many YouTube creators think that acquaintances are their best friends, on YouTube?
I don't know.
Like if you text back and forth and share information and have a casual conversation, suddenly you're the best of friends. It's
I
not
don't
real
know.
friendship.
I think that, like, when people go through depression, and I know it was true for me when I was going through that, you know, bad depression, like in February and March, like everything seemed so much worse than it really was, and so much more sensitive. And I think that's what I figured. That's kind of how I felt like Heidi was acting, like she's just like depressed. But she's also like, she's one of those people that are just real mean when, I guess, when they
She
don't,
has she
when they're
has
not happy.
managed to upset a lot of people, in all kinds of different channels. She's, it's not just one. So, you know, maybe it is health related, but again, if it can't be everybody else is the problem, when they're all pointing and everybody is distancing themselves from you, everybody else isn't the problem.
She meant, yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. I just can't
It's
believe, like,
sad. I hope that she gets whatever's going on straightened out.
and Frank
If
too. I don't know what's going on with Frank. I don't know where he's been, or like what he kind of
oh
took out on me, things that
he's
he
a
felt.
he clearly
Oh,
stated today he's a mean girl now. So
that's what he said.
He said that proudly.
Oh, you watch that channel? I don't watch.
Just
I
for clips.
Yeah. Oh.
But they're
yeah.
no fun because they want you to, and it's hard to sit through. I have to wait until like it's over and watch it at 2 times and still hit the forward to it's just they're just not exciting enough to it's sorry.
Yeah.
It's
Well.
but yeah, no, it's
No, he was pretty hurt by a couple people, and I remember talking to him about it, and he was like a couple. I think it was a couple mods, and I don't know. He was like, I think he kind of like took it out on me. I don't know. It. I don't get it, but especially with Heidi, I don't understand because she was there since like the very beginning, and it's just weird that she would. It's just odd that I never expected that. I just did not expect that. I would have thought that she would have. It's, I was so blindsided by that because she's just it's almost like I said, a totally different person. I just can't even explain it.
well, yeah, like I wonder, does Frank know that?
I can't hear you. I wonder, is that just me? Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
It's like super quiet. How about, can you guys hear her, or is it just? Or is
Hello?
it just me?
Can chat hear me?
I can't hear it.
Can anybody hear me?
Because all I hear, I mean, it's like, sounds like I can't, it sounds like you're whispering.
Yeah, I don't see
Huh.
chat responding that they can hear me.
I don't know why.
Oh, somebody said I
It's
can hear
really
you both.
quiet. I can't even hear
Julie
at
said
all.
I can hear you both.
No.
Yeah, they can hear us.
I don't know. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, now it's much louder.
Oh, sorry. And I'm trying to speak up, like to yell to wherever you're driving at. You might hear my big loud voice.
I could plug it into the aux cord thing, and if I had to, but.
Channel Hopper wants to know who Frank is. Frank is a YouTube subscriber that goes by the name Frank Lacks Empathy, I believe is his latest name.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Don't worry, no porn bombs. I'm just camera shy. So don't panic. It's fine. I keep my naughty bits to myself. We're all good.
Oh gosh.
Hello, everybody.
Well, thanks for coming up. What's going on?
Well, I have a question for you as you drive along. It's just a curiosity as you're tootling along. One thing that you may not have seen today, developments.
Yeah, we're just talking about whatever. I don't really have a topic. So, what's the question?
Well, I'm sort of rescuing you from your previous subject before you start an all-out war, with some other folks. So, skipping past all that, let's just all jog along. And we're on to the nice, happy, cheery subject of Jodie Sue Brown.
Oh, okay.
It's the gift that keeps giving, right?
Yeah.
I have questions. One of them being, if your concern is doxing people, protecting children, supporting victims of domestic abuse, violence, and sexual assault, why, oh why, would you then reach out to Ernie Shell to be your new partner in crime?
Wow.
Why?
She did? I didn't know
Why?
that. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is this something new or?
Well, apparently it's quite recent.
Gotcha.
Allegedly, what they're saying, I mean, you have to take with more than a pinch of salt. That would probably kill all of us. But it's very curious. Very, very curious indeed.
Don't tell me I can't hear you guys yet.
Hello.
Just keep talking. She'll get her audio fixed.
I'm scared that I'm going to talk over the top of everybody. I'm still very nervous at doing this. Oh, it's nerve-wracking, guys.
So what channel do you come from?
Are you guys there?
Hello. Can you hear us, Ziggy?
We're here, Ziggy.
Ziggy's in a tiny tunnel, lost among the wilderness.
Yeah, what channel do you usually watch?
I watch a lot of various different things, but
because it sounds like you're.
It sounds like I'm. What is it? My accent?
It sounds like it's put on.
No, it's just I'm not American. Ziggy has heard me speak before, so she knows I'm not American. It's not put on. Don't worry, guys. We're fine. We are just from different countries.
Okay, Hakuna Matata says that you've been around for a while.
I've been around for quite a long time.
Hakuna
yes.
and Lady CG are vouching for you. So
thank you, ladies.
I'm done. I'm done with my 3rd degree.
I see Chasing Justice in there as well. So, it's fine. Right. It's fine. It's all, I understand.
I never saw you before, and, I'm a little protective of Ziggy.
Oh, so. Totally get it. I totally get it. Don't worry.
All right. Marlena, everybody's saying you're good.
Thanks, everybody. I was starting to, my blood pressure has gone up slightly. So let's just, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just,
I don't know. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Ziggy.
I can't even hear anybody.
Can you hear us, Ziggy?
Which I shouldn't be having that issue. I tried to put you guys over the speakerphone, or over the speakers. Maybe I'll stop over here. What time is it? 11. And then I'll fix it.
11:03.
Stop over it.
Or in California,
I don't know if they're going to be even open.
I can just see in chat there that someone's. Oh, sorry.
I think what got me worried was the whole Frosty part of your name.
Totally, and it's my accent. There's, as I can see in chat, there's a lot of people that confuse me for a couple of different Irish people and a couple of different Scottish people. I am none of those. I am my own unique.
You're your own self, huh?
My own little weird hybrid self, yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can understand the concern. I'm not Mara. I am not, any of the other people. I've never been on PG's panel. Please, please, no, no, folks, no. Something would have gone horribly wrong for that to have occurred, so don't worry about it. But yeah, I just find that whole thing very curious. Very curious indeed.
It is, but Ernie has, made it, he's finally admitted that he's struggling with some mental health issues. So, like, teaming up and bringing more of that on him isn't really the kind thing to do, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not a good idea all round, to be fair. And if it is giving both people consideration without the drama, you would think it doesn't make any logical sense to ask for more problems.
Exactly.
All right, I can hear you now.
Oh, good.
Hello.
I don't know what. Oops, I think some people are trying to. Or never mind. I thought somebody was trying to join. Sorry about that. I was trying to add you guys over the speaker so I could hear you guys better, and when I did that, I lost sound completely. So now we're at.
I was just vetting your other panel guest.
It was very stressful. 20 questions. There was an interview, an exam. It was
She's
very
fine.
stressful.
She's fine, Ziggy. She's fine.
You guys want anything?
I want a Diet Coke and some chocolate.
Are you guys coming in?
The Slurpee.
I know we were just. Well, I guess it's already been 2 hours. You guys have kept me company. I've had we only have 2 more hours till we get there.
We're just here to make the drive easier and safer.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I missed everything you guys were talking about too. I know it was Debbie Sue and Ernie, but hey, I don't want you to have to repeat it. I'll just you don't have to.
It wasn't that long because then I went into the whole like, who are you? What channels do you come from? I don't know you. Why do you have Frosty in your name?
Why do you sound so fake?
your accent seems sus.
No, I love her accent.
Yes, it's fine. It's fine. I just got worried.
I'm just glad anybody can understand me.
Frosty in her name? No, she's cool. Yeah, she's been around for a while. I remember seeing wait, I think it used to say, I don't think it was Wee Frost. Was it always Wee Frosty? I thought it was Wee Scotty or Wee.
No, that's a different person.
Oh, okay.
Always been Wee Frosty, and used to be in your chat a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. So
what she was saying was Jody Sue has now tried to team up with Ernie Shell.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And we were that's what you heard is basically saying like he's suffering right now. He needs to get his mental health kind of in check for himself, to be healthy. It's not kind of cool to, I don't know, kind of interfere with that, right? That's my opinion on it.
Yeah.
And that's all we were saying.
Yeah.
You didn't miss much of that.
All right. I need to help these kids get out, I guess, because the dogs are going to go crazy and try to, or I can just go get it for you guys. Caitlin, I can just get it for you. I can't. These kids. When in town, please try. I've been to Pal's. I was there in January, so Jennifer and Christy, are you gonna grab her? Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. Jennifer and Christy had me go to Pals when I was there last time. It was funny because actually I was with Jennifer and and Christy text right when I was in the drive-through of Pals and said you need to go to Pals like while you're in town. Like, oh, I'm actually in the drive-through right now at Pals.
What
Yes.
is Pals? Tell us what Pals is.
Oh, it's like a just a little restaurant. Well, not really a restaurant. Like it's like a burger place that has, I don't know, milkshakes and fries, and it's a little drive-through place, but it's really popular.
Cool.
I'm gonna mute for a second.
Okay.
So talk about whatever you guys want.
All right. We'll talk about you.
Well, I've been meaning to tell you all this time. I've been waiting for my opportunity.
Uh-huh. Did you hear what Ziggy did?
What now? I heard about the piercings, the tattoos.
Yeah, she pierced the dog's ears,
Mhm,
and then
mhm.
she got her a tattoo. It's a tramp stamp,
Of
like
course.
a butterfly, and she's got like all kinds of photo what do you call that? Oh, props for the photo ops with Athena when she gets
For an
there. So
OnlyFans account, perhaps?
no, it's just they can just come up and cash, and she'll probably take like Cashapp too, $50 for the photo
Yeah,
with Athena.
gotta get that money, honey. I mean, it works for certain other people. You might as well show everybody your puppies.
I
you
didn't
know?
realize she got that tattoo also, Julie. Apparently she has a piggy with crossbones tattoo as well.
Is that like a gang tat of sorts?
Sort of. It's like a YouTube gang or something, I think.
Yeah. In the hood of YouTube. Oh gosh.
And I heard Athena is trying to recruit that other little 2-pound dog that's traveling with them into the gang. That's why there's little problems in the car right now. There's situations going on because
That's 100% it. The little one is being hazed into the gang. It's like an initiation ceremony of sorts. A 3-hour prolonged. There's travel involved, different states. It's all going to get very unusual. Look, who knows what will happen? Who knows? Hang in, everybody. There'll be pictures. There could be all sorts of things. Just brace yourselves, people. Brace yourselves.
Julie says that Athena is wearing gold chains as well.
You guys are cracking me. You're cracking me up here. All the props for the photo op.
Yep.
Let's see.
So where's it stand? Is the other dog joining the gang or no?
Is it going in the pictures? Is that what you said?
No, Athena has her piggy crossbones, tattoo for her gang, for the YouTube gang, and she's been trying to convert this other dog that's traveling with you to join the gang, but that's why they're fighting in the car, because the other dog's like, no, my mom said I can't join a gang, and it's like that's why they're having beef.
I I know she was already asking for another tattoo. I guess I guess that's like the initiation for maybe that's what Athena was doing in the car. Like she was initiating her into her gang, and that's why she kept like trying to attack her.
Probably trying to
So
tat her, give her a tattoo,
let's see. They wanted a chicken sandwich or spicy chicken. You guys both want pickles? Sorry, guys. Okay. Go play with your dogs. Oh, slushy in a water?
What, Matt? Athena stormed the Capitol building? Really, Matt? Was she like 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old? Wait. No, a week. She would have been like a week old when that happened. I have questions.
Sorry, guys, that I'm so like. I'm glad that you guys are up here, like, kind of taking over because I know it's not the most exciting stream today, but
You're having to do mom stuff and feed your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, life stuff.
It
It's
eats
inconvenient.
I mean, and of course, like Caitlin's friend, when when she asked to come, or she said, or when she asked to come, or if we invited her, I can't remember, but she said that she was gonna bring money. Their parents were giving her money for like food and stuff, a couple $100. Well, of course that did not happen. I'm like, which is okay, it's fine, but always get. I'm always the cool mom that I guess has to get stuck with all the, because I'm the one that takes them everywhere and all the cool places. But
yeah, you're giving her a good experience, a good memory.
I was like, we're gonna have to go to the grocery store because I'm not gonna go out to eat every day. It's gonna get expensive. I'm trying to decide. Oh shoot.
Teenagers are hard. You're gonna have to go to the grocery store, and like when my boys were teenagers, I'd go to the grocery store, replenish the groceries, go to work, come home to find a bunch of kids in my house and no more groceries.
My daughter actually, she's, I don't know. She went through a phase like when she was like 12 where she was eating like everything in sight. It was crazy. I had never seen anything like it. But then,
That's in preparation for all the changes your body goes through.
yeah, and then she packed on the pounds, and then, um, and then somebody just sent me a Cashapp. Aw, thank you. Let me make sure I don't say somebody's. Oh, they sent two for safe travels. Let's see. Does it say who? I mean, I don't know if I can say their name or
Thank
not.
you, whoever just did that.
I guess Brittany. I hope that's okay. I said your name. Thank you so much. They sent two. That's so sweet. No, but what I was saying is that, yeah, she ate everything in sight and she packed on the pounds like fast. And then, like, I don't know, probably about a few months ago, she that just like ended, and now she's like lost 40 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, she looks amazing. I can't even, I don't even, like, oh my gosh, they grew up so fast. Like,
yeah.
what she's wearing, I said she pulls her shorts up her butt crack.
Oh no, honey, you pull those down.
I know, when she has like a really big booty. I'm like, oh my god, you gotta pull this down. And she has her butt cheeks hanging out. I'm like, you're doing it on purpose. I know exactly what you're freaking doing.
We've all been there. We've
Yeah.
all had those years, and you're like, no, I see what you're doing. There'll be
Right.
none of that.
I was your age once.
Every single day. Plus, her, I'm get on her. I don't know. Yeah, every single day, like I have to be like language, or pull your shorts down, pull your shorts, like all the time, every day. It seems like.
I was so much less worried about the language, to be honest with you. Like what people consider like a bad word. As long as
Well, but
they were kind,
I don't care about some of the little ones that are little, like
Right. They're
some of
just
the stuff,
words.
but I don't like her saying like the F word that really, and she says it a
Right.
lot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, and it just comes out so freely, and it's just crazy. It's weird because I never was like that. I never was.
Never. That was like my favorite word when I was 14.
No, I've never been much of a cusser really, but my parents, like, I don't even know if they would. They didn't really like give us, they didn't say we couldn't, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
I honestly, I see them as just being words. As long as they're not using um language is slurs, or
Yeah, if you're using it appropriately, especially in gaming culture,
yeah.
there can be a lot of inappropriate language use. And I think whenever you're younger, it's harder for them to understand that. And it's only then when you become ancient like myself that you're like, okay, those words are really they're that doesn't actually fit in with this situation. I see what you're trying to tell me, but I
Right.
appreciate your concern for my sexual health, but maybe we could talk about it in a different way because you're not giving across the right message at all.
Oh my gosh, guys. Guess what my order number is? Just like,
333
no. Guess.
666.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Don't eat that.
Swear to God.
Don't eat it.
Oh gosh.
She cut her shorts. Yeah, my daughter goes around saying Badussi all the time. I'm like, what the hell's a Badussi? And then she told me, I'm like, well, so now all the time I'm like, your Badussi is like hanging out. You need to pull your shorts down. but whatever it is. But I don't like. It's like I've kind of like gave up. I mean, not really gave up on the words, but man, like, because I knew like people would be flipping it and all that stuff when they hear
here's my
my
opinion,
dad.
and that's all it is, just an opinion. But save your battles for the what the hard lines are for what
Yeah,
the hard lines are, and
yeah. I don't care. Like,
at what age is it okay for her to say the F word then? I mean,
right?
it's
I
just a
don't know.
word.
Yeah, she just says it just helps me express myself. I'm like, okay. It really, I don't know. It's kind of, it's just kind of embarrassing when you're in like public, and then she's just
Then
like,
make a compromise, like at
everybody,
home, but please
everybody.
don't say that when we're at grandma's.
Yeah, she did, and she slipped when we were at when we were at my mom's, and she goes, he was staring at her ass, and I'm like, oh my God, you did not just say that. No,
uh,
I was like,
my
oh my God, I
my
could not
son,
believe
when he was about probably 4 or 5, that's how long the Simpsons have been around, because he's what, 35 now. But he went up to my mom and decided to bust out, "I'm Bart Simpson. Who the hell are you?" To which my mom promptly responded, "I'm your grandma and I'm about to spank your butt."
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, like because would give my daughter the talk before we go into grandma's and be like, now watch what you say, be a good girl. And she's just the reason why I have to stay on her about it, because she's way too comfortable talking like that. And then when we get in those situations where it's highly inappropriate, she doesn't, it just comes so naturally. So, and she's kind of always been like that. My stepdad and my stepsister, they cuss like real bad. So, but besides that, like, she hasn't been around anybody like that. Well, I have my youngest sister, I guess she does. I remember when she's almost like, she's like 16 years younger than me. So, but she's my half sister. And, my dad was always so strict growing up, and like, I would be so scared, like, they never got on us about cussing, but probably that I can remember, but probably because, like, I knew better, you know what I mean? Like, I was scared of my dad. Like, he was really strict, and no, I would never, like, so I just never talked like that. And my youngest sister, like, my dad's like, really, as he got older, he just like chilled out, and he and she would just like start, like, I don't know, she'd be like, Dad is being such an asshole. And or said to Dad, like, Dad, why are you being such an asshole? And we were like, I was like, oh my God, you didn't just say that. No, I mean, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like, oh my God, my dad didn't even, I thought he was going, I don't know, like, my dad is so, like, intimidating. But yeah, it was like really, I was like really scared, but that's how she talks. And like, he just is like, whatever. And I don't know why, because it was so, I don't know, he's just so different than he used to be when I was younger. He's really just chilled out.
But we all change and adapt. We all change. Like, I grew up in a household that sounds quite similar to yours in one sort of way, in that there was a very strict rule of no answering back, no swearing. And my friends have heard me. I can have quite the potty mouth.
Same.
Especially when I'm angry, especially then. Then everything, all the words join together in one sentence, all at once. It's just a spectacular event then.
I grew up in a house where I wasn't allowed to have a voice.
Yeah.
So I think being able to express yourself is important. There's a difference also between using cuss words and cussing at somebody. You know what I mean? Like saying cuss words or cussing somebody out. Two different things.
Oh, thank you. Somebody just asked me, did the other Ziggy lady die over the weekend? Where the heck did they get that?
I'm wondering if that who Kit Kat was.
No.
Oh, you mean Ziggy V?
No. This is mine.
Oh, too many Ziggies.
Mine. Oh, they didn't give us sauce. No, leave it in the thing.
Oh, her best friend did. Ziggy's best friend did?
Huh?
I'm confused.
No, somebody said that Ziggy Valero, like, they asked me if she passed away, and I'm like, where the heck did you hear that?
And then I think somebody in chat said no, her best friend did. Hakuna said no, her best friend did.
Who's her best friend? Somebody from YouTube?
Let me see. Kit Kat and Zigzigziggy were best friends. Kit Kat passed away.
I don't know who Zigzag is.
There we go. So not Ziggy Valero. Kit Kat and Zigzigziggy were best friends. Kit Kat passed away in her sleep.
Do you know who
Ziggy Zig.
Zigzag is?
I don't. I just understand that I think she was from the drama community.
Yeah, part of the drama community set.
Do they know what happened?
All I've
Not
heard
that-
is that she passed in her sleep.
yeah.
Oh man. Well, I saw something that was pretty what are you doing? There's over there. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, everybody. Athena's just stealing candy bars and stuff. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Carry on.
She can eat all the chocolate.
No,
she
I
can
heard
handle.
I saw some people being like, or one particular person that I don't mention over here because they're trying so desperately to get my attention. But I guess they made a post. Somebody sent me a screenshot of the post that they made, where she was saying that she was sorry to hear about that lady's passing and stuff, and that all videos about her would come down. Because I guess she used to like, make a lot of videos about her, hate videos. It's like, well, now it's like a little, I mean, that's nice and all, but why don't people think about that stuff in advance, instead of just constantly harassing people? None of us are guaranteed another day, And can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Just
okay.
listening.
Yeah. None of us are guaranteed another day, and I just think it's pretty like what messed up to good Lord. It's pretty messed up to be like, to worry about it afterwards. These kids, God. Hold on, guys.
Take your
Yeah.
time.
I think there's a mixture of reactions as usual. And as usual on the internet, you will have polar opposites of all the reactions available. But it is nice to see the majority of people sort of meeting in the middle and remembering that, that lady does have a family, even though you may have disagreed or had opinions about them in their life, doesn't mean you have to make things worse for someone in a time of, struggle. So it's nice to see most people sort of leave it alone respectfully.
I don't think. I'm sorry. I don't think there's going to be a protest at the vigil.
A protest?
Somebody said it would be so disrespectful to protest at a vigil for summer. Because it's at the police department, it's not a protest. Just because Bullhorn Betty set it up, she has clearly said she is not protesting. So I don't know if that's what the comment meant or not, but I just want to make sure that this is all the vigils are not protests. They're meant to honor summer. And the
No.
I haven't heard of anything being protested. I don't think anybody will put up with that.
I don't know if it's a protest or what it is at the sheriff's department.
It's not. It's just a vigil.
No.
I know that Bullhorn Betty said it was not a protest, that she wasn't bringing the bullhorn, that it's going to be like music and stuff like that. Now, I know there's other vigils going on at Warriors and such, but it's not a protest. It's not a YouTube party. It's none of that. It's just
It's not a meet
people
and greet.
going. it's not a meet and greet. It's just
No.
people going to honor summer and, say some prayers and hope that summer is found, and if not, that summer gets justice.
I think it's because I think people think that because it's at the sheriff's department.
Right. And Bullhorn Betty has a reputation for protesting, but
I didn't
she has
realize
made
it
it
until
clear from the
recently.
beginning
So
that this was not going to be a protest.
She emailed me and asked me if I wanted to speak. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to go to any of them. I didn't email back yet because I just noticed, and I've been so busy trying to hurry and get these packages done and get on the road. But yeah, I don't think I won't be going to any of them. I don't think. I have to put my directions back on. Sorry.
Go ahead.
So, no, all I was just saying about that earlier and why I brought that up is just like, I think we should just be nice to people while they're here, and then we don't have to worry about, like when something like this happens, like, how we treated somebody,
Sosie, we see you. Sosie, Ziggy, Sosie loves you, and she wants to know why your mods don't acknowledge others that aren't mods in chat. Just wondering. I think we try to notice everybody.
I don't know. I can't see. I'm driving, so I'm not. That's why. Where the heck did that? And I'm trying to set so I don't.
Chasing Truth will be at the Warriors Park one. I'm assuming Vigil. Sandra Neal says she gets acknowledged by mods. Am I talking to myself?
No, I was just letting you speak.
Okay.
I was letting you speak.
It got so quiet.
Technically, there are 3 different vigils, correct?
Yes.
There is Robin, the lady from the church. There is her vigil, and I think
that's at Warriors as well, but by invitation only, correct?
Yeah, or at least by contact, prior arrangement with Robin. I think purely because of the numbers that are allowed in the park at any given time.
I didn't hear that. It's by invitation only.
That's what I understood, yeah.
I heard it was just contact, but a mixture of the two probably to stop anybody causing trouble, I think might be the issue, maybe. And then at Shelter 1, we have Crama Mama and Gavel Geeks and a few others who have put their own money as well as local businesses who have donated.
Yeah,
in order
to be there too.
Yeah.
What time are these?
Well, the Crama Mama one is the only one I know that is 6 to 9, as far as I'm aware. And I had thought that Robin's was later, but apparently it is also at 6 p.m. I am unsure though of the time of Robin's vigil, but yeah, Crama Mama 6 to 9, Shelter 1, Warriors Park. Just be respectful, everybody. Remember where you are. Remember why you're there.
Exactly. Remember why you're there. I maybe I'm too optimistic, but I think that people will behave themselves. I really do. There's going to be, everybody thinks this is a YouTube event. There's going to be a lot of locals that are going to pay some kind of respect to Summer.
Yeah.
This
hold
was
on.
their loss in their community. This happened to their community. And I think that people coming in from outside areas will remember that, you know. I think that, you know, YouTube creators put on a certain show at
Yeah,
times.
bravado.
Right.
Definitely.
But I think they also know how to behave when they go out in public. At
for
least
most
I'd like
of
to believe so.
yeah. Oh, well, I mean, to be fair, if most people didn't, they wouldn't be at liberty to behave
Right.
the way they do. You know,
Exactly.
there's a way of correcting bad behavior.
Right.
Kind of serious.
Yeah, I don't think people are going to really have the balls to do anything in person to somebody, but it would be her. You know, people just talk a mad game on the internet, but still, like, if summer, you know, either way, it's supposed to be about summer anyways. So, but even if it was just like some type of YouTube event, I don't know. I think there would be very few that would be talking, you know, crap like they do on the internet. But I mean, I'm sure there would be a couple, but I don't know. I'm just like, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with it.
Well, whatever you decide to do, don't tell us ahead of time. You can tell us about it afterwards. People don't need to know where you're going to be when you're going to be there. And,
Yeah.
you know, we'll be happy to hear about it after you're done with it, you know.
Because truthfully, it's none of anybody's business, really.
Why you're
Who's
going,
there.
what you're going for, what you do while you're there. You share what you want to share, and that's it.
Yeah, I thought last night I was like, I'm just going because I already had this all, you know, the place to stay and everything, and I was just kind of really.
We are going to want to hear all about what your impressions are when you get back, and what you thought, and you know what stood out to you the most and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
you know,
I thought that I was like, man, I'm just gonna, instead of like, you know, I thought about just doing it as like a vacation instead, because I was so like fed up with YouTube last night. But I probably, you know, like take the kids like a couple places, and I mean, and still meet up, of course, with Christy and Jennifer. But
That's it. There's a lot of displaced anger and rage on the internet in general, and especially in a very small group on the internet. We're a tiny corner of even YouTube, and look at the amount of friction and disharmony and pure rage that comes out of it. And it's all from people who came to find out what happened to one little girl. That's where it becomes very sad and distressing. That you can't disagree with people and just leave it at that. If you don't want to be part of that set, then don't be. You don't want to be part of anything they have to do, then don't partake in it.
right?
You know, it's that simple.
It's pretty simple. It is.
You can still have your opinion and not lose your mind over it. If we could all try to do that a little bit, I think there would be less problems rather than I'm going to force you to listen to what I think about you. That's not okay.
I think because of the YouTube community that we are in, that all this nonsense looks way bigger than it is,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we're kind of in this little corner and we see everything that's happening on the corner, but if we go around the block, something entirely different is going on. So, it needs a little perspective.
Yeah, that's true. I guess it's all about like, I mean, we could always not, try not to engage and not watch the drama, but not get involved in it. But people love watching
I'm not
drama.
gonna lie. When I drive by a crash, I kind of have to look. I know I don't want to, and I shouldn't, but I'm gonna look. So if I hear that there's a train wreck happening on another channel, I'm probably gonna go look.
You can look.
I'm likely to
try
be quiet. I'm likely to be quiet and sit there and just watch. If I can't help, then
Yeah, it's very different. Just either just looking and keeping going, or looking and offering to help remedy the situation, rather than, oh, I see a house fire. Here, I happen to have 4 tanks of gasoline in the
right.
back. Let me just give you a hand with that. There
Right.
is an element of just don't make it worse.
Yeah.
Don't, it doesn't have to get worse all the time. Somebody gets hurt eventually.
This is true.
And none of us are perfect in that respect. Sometimes drama finds you. I am just as guilty of that part as anybody else. It's not a judgment on anybody. Sometimes crazy finds you, and there's nothing else you can do apart from try to get out of it. Try to stick up for your own self a little bit.
Yeah.
I know people are lost. They're like what happened? Oh,
Is it time to change the subject, Jake?
It's might talk about it a little bit when I get. Everything's fine now. I mean, there was of course miscommunication and
What do we need to know now, Cindy?
Yeah. Has it been resolved now to an extent?
Who has a question for Ziggy? Uh-oh.
She's been stolen.
not to really talk about it, but I mean, because everything's good now. It's just I was just really sad. Like but I understand now after talking to one of the people. I understand now, like they had because they took something I said as like rude, and it kind of just made them feel some sort of way about me. And so like they said some things that sounded kind of mean, and I really like respect the person, but I do understand where they were coming from, because I know say things like what we talk.
Ziggy, you sound like the Charlie Brown teacher right now.
Yeah. Technical difficulties, everybody. Please hold.
Hold, please. Yeah, she's sounding like C-3PO. Or R2-D2, whatever. R2-D2, which one talk like that?
Well, I guess I'll probably.
There you are.
I guess I could end it. Oh, is it actually?
You were sounding like the Charlie Brown teacher, and then you turned into a robot. Nobody could understand anything you said.
She's gone again.
Oh, it was probably her best stuff, too. She's like, man, I just said some really profound stuff, and y'all missed it. Oh, Kraken Asa says that you were pretty rude to her also.